things. That's what happens when you've got lots of time on your hands. Now I be remembering way back, there'll be this man and this woman. Some of us around these here parts, we call them the lovers. Now they think they being real slick, that no one can't what's happening between them. But you be someone with your eyes open, you have to be dumb as a chicken not to be seeing it. They be all around the town, oh, but I be getting way ahead of myself. Now these two, they be knowing each other a long time before anything really be happening between them. This man, he be owning a medicine shop down at the edge of town. And she be in there every so often. She know being sick. She be buying herself them herbs and them concoctions. She be making her potions because she be a healed woman. Now, I be in there one day and he be waiting on her. And I be thinking, them two be going down a bad piece of road. I see they sparks flying between them. Their eyes all glowing, smiles with a bit of promise in them. Yeah, that be a big piece of trouble there. You see, he be a married man with children. Now, I know why he be tempted and all. After all, he being a man, and that woman of his, she long since seen the day that anybody be looking at her once, much less twice. But that here woman now, ooh, she be turning some heads, at least once. And it weren't just about the way she be looking neither. With them brown eyes like chocolate, that curly hair like sunlight, and that curvy figure all them men be fumbling over. It be that wild spirit of hers. You know she be living every minute and enjoying her life. And they wanted a piece of that. And she be flashing them that bewitching smile of hers, and they be walking on air for the rest of the day. Ain't nobody in these parts of Louisiana been like her now or ever since. She be one of a kind. Now, that man, a few years later, heard he be hanging out down a honky-tonk deep in the bayou. That honky-tonk bar be doing a booming business. Smoking, gambling, drinking, all kinds of goings on down there. All the people come from afar to come down there and party. That crazy music bring them down there, that bayou blues music. Them people all smoking and drinking, dancing like heathens, all this crazy goings on down there with the liquor flowing. That one, he be a dandy. Lean and tall, eyes the color of the sky early in the morning. Long brown hair streaked with light, he wore it loose with his fancy clothes and all the rings on his finger. Them ladies, they like him, but he be keeping to himself, just watching the goings on. That is till one night when that healer woman comes sashaying in, then he no longer be keeping to himself. They be laughing and drinking, and eyes can't even come off of each other's faces, dancing real close. You know that close, when you feel like you're just going to be melting into that other person? Yeah, I remember how that was. Nothing like that, that feeling when you just be getting up into somebody. Well, down behind that honky-tonk, there were some shanties on the edge of the river with a little dock with some boats tied up for people who didn't want to make it all the way home that night. You know, that bayou be a dangerous place at night. Gators and all. It be said them lovers, they be taking advantage of those shanties. The passion and the heat igniting it all up, and they had plenty of that. Then you be seeing them sometimes in town just talking to each other like they just be running into each other. But you could always see that special something there. Well, they be knowing that this being a small place and all, that they have to be real secret. So they be hiding and meeting on the outskirts of town. He be taking her for a ride in his carriage. She be taking him to heaven and back. They be finding all kinds of ways to be meeting up and getting together. They had it for each other real bad. Now it be said that wife of his done found out about his philandering, and she be real upset. That why she be cussing him and throwing him out, then she be crying and begging him to come back. She be threatening him, he better be quit that here woman, or she gonna be giving him some big trouble coming his way. But he couldn't quit seeing his here woman. Not for any length of time. He'd be missing her, something awful. You see, they become real close. So close, they just be thinking of each other, and something would happen to bring them together. It was like spirit magic between them. He'd be wanting to leave that wife and children of his, but he'd be feeling real bad about leaving them alone to fend for themselves. So that mess be getting bigger and bigger. So one night was one of them real Louisiana bayou nights, air thick, sticky like molasses, hot like steam coming off a kettle. Them lovers be in the honky-tonk and decide to go on down to one of them shanties a little early in the night. If you'd be there, you might have seen a shadow slinking around the outside of that shanty with white light. It'd be dark real late. All you be seeing is the moon look like a speck up through the trees. Next thing you know, there's smoke and fire all about, and that shanty be going up in flames like a tinner box. So quick, all we heard was the crackling of the wood. Next morning, there'll be nothing but a pile of ashes. Now it be said that wife of his done finally lose it. Figured if she couldn't have all of him, that other one, she won't get none of him, and she'd be done with the two of them. Also be said that on a dark night in the bayou, when the wind and the moon's up and there's nothing but a speck in the trees, that you could hear the passionate moaning of the lovers. Now I hear a story a few years ago from a trapper who'd be coming down through these parts, telling me about a man and woman he met in the backwoods. Kind of mysteriously showed up one night when the moon was about a speck through the trees and a little boat rolling out of the bayou. They set up a house in the backwoods with a little garden in the back growing herbs. He said that lady, she'd be a healer woman. Funny,